This has been one of the most disgusting days that I've had on the internet ever since the inception of me getting a little bit of clout online. I made a video about the CoryxKenshin situation where I stated that we shouldn't jump to conclusions and actively lambast somebody and try to destroy them over something where we don't know the full story. Well, CoryxKenshin has done the impossible. He has, without a shadow of a doubt, been the first YouTuber to beat all the allegations by doing absolutely nothing, because his rabid, disgusting, weirdo, sicko, most annoying fans have genuinely just went psycho mode on me, on everybody, and have just done the greatest PR work and the worst PR work I've ever seen in my entire life, all in one go. It's absolutely amazing. So let's go through the timeline of what happened real fast. So she went private, by the way. This is the woman who made the accusations. Now, I want to point something out. She never said that Cory SA'd her in any capacity. It was just mental and emotionally abusive, or more so actually, it wasn't even mentally and emotionally abusive. It was just two adults, two consenting adults who were actively in a situationship. The information got aired online and people misinterpreted the information. Well, know how I know people misinterpreted the information? She actively stated people misinterpreted the information. From that little video that we saw, that clip, people were saying he admitted to SA right on there. He's evil. He's messed up. You're stupid. You're an idiot. Wanna know how I know you're stupid? Wanna know how I know you're dumb? Because she said you're stupid too. She actually said that right here.
Obviously, you see me fucking laughing. Obviously,
Observe.
you see me fucking laughing with him in the video. You can't be that dumb to think that
But people are that dumb though.
Well, unfortunately, then you guys are just a bunch of dumbasses.
She's talking about the situation on live. As a matter of fact, she keeps talking about the situation on live.
He didn't make me feel uncomfortable in that video, but if you guys read the point of view on there, I never said that that was the SA video.
Continually, over and over again, she's talking about it.
That video in particular, she posted it because it was a nice moment, a nice one. Like, can y'all listen? That is what she just said. What's wrong with y'all?
I literally just said that.
She committed actual career death when she did that because people were attacking her, sending her threats. It was crazy. It was nuts. It was psychotic. The amount of vitriol was being spewed towards her. But this is not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about right now, besides the fact that, by the way, Cory's innocent. If you're curious about that, you can just leave the video if you're curious. Cory's innocent. Cory just had a bad relationship and it ended amicably. It didn't end well for both parties. That's all that happened. That's the entire situation. Boom. That's what you got. You got aired out drama. You got drama that was aired out. And then what I'm noticing on Twitter is that people are still saying, Cory did just admit to SA though. Are you stupid? I'm not even a fan of the guy. I'm not even a fan. I don't watch any of his content, any of his videos, but I refuse to see another content creator just get lambasted and destroyed this way. That's stupid. That's dumb. You're creating false narratives for the sake of because you want to destroy somebody. Ooh, this is so this is disgusting to me. Genuinely disgusting to me because you guys misinterpreted information, and I said you guys misinterpreted information. I had to make a video separately. No, I made a video separately, right? I made a video that was separate from my other video, simply just stating that he did not SA anybody. It's nuts. It's messing me up. It's messing me up. Where is it at? CoryxKenshin did not SA anybody. I made this video separate from my other video because you guys don't read. You guys don't figure out anything. I had to put the entire thing in the headline so people could know what it was. But people didn't see this video. You know what I got? I got a bunch of messages from people saying, I just thought the abuse allegations were insane. That's what I said. I even said in the video, and I said, clearly joking about SA. He was clearly joking here. Clearly joking. Raise my voice on you real fast. Clearly joking. But everybody in the comments was like, oh, no, Saros. No, KK. He wasn't joking. He actually admitted to it on camera. I don't mess with an abuser. I don't mess with somebody that committed assault. Are you stupid? You must be. That's the only explanation for that. That you are socially inept and are dumb. That is the only explanation I can possibly fathom in my skull. That you are just dumb. You are stupid. That's the only way I could possibly do that. I went through the actual allegations. You know what happened? It just turns out she was upset the breakup didn't go well, and she was trying to air it out on everything. She should have just wrote it in a diary, in a journal. She thought she could post it online and get some support and maybe have other women step up that have been abused by Cory. But guess what? Nobody else stepped up. And nobody's gonna step up. Ever. Wanna know why? The fans just destroyed it. Even if Cory did actually do something ever, it's never gonna come out because this man has the most rapid, disgusting, weirdo-ass fan base I have ever had the unfortunate pleasure of encountering. I have received 75 stupid-ass messages. Stupid. Just saying, you know, you're not a real samurai. Of course I'm not. I don't watch his fucking videos. Yeah, but you're not a real samurai. I could tell you're not a part of us. You're not really here for us. You're not. See, Cory is a man of God, and some women are just stupid. Okay, all right, let's roll back for a second. The timeline is a courtroom with no rules and no evidence, just vibes. Just vibes, volume, and a screenshot cropped within an inch of its moral clarity. Someone posts something vague, someone replies with context they made up, and within 10 minutes, the accused is trending worldwide like they kicked a puppy in Times Square. You blink, and suddenly everybody has opinions based on nothing but an out-of-context clip and serotonin rush of righteous fury. Evidence? That's for nerds in courtrooms. Who cares? This is the internet. We convict people on instinct now. Nobody reads. Nobody waits. Nobody checks anything. We sprint to conclusions like there's some cash prize for being the first one wrong. You're stupid. We don't want the truth. We want narrative. We want a villain so we can play hero because it feels good to point fingers when your life is a mess. That's what it feels like. It's a digital witch trial every hour, except the riches are real people and the torches are retweets. Someone says something problematic in 2014? Was it 7 years ago this happened? 8 years ago, 2016? Canceled. Someone made a face in a video, exiled. It's easier to judge someone than to investigate because you're too dense to investigate for 10 seconds. What? That's insane. But here's the thing. When you jump to conclusions, you're not standing for justice. You're just rehearsing outrage. You're cosplaying moral superiority in a drama you don't understand. And even if it turns out you were wrong, too late. Damage is done. Too late. Apologies get 2 likes and a whisper. Accusations get fireworks. That's what happens. You know what's gonna happen in this video? It's gonna get drowned in all the other CoryxKenshin garbage because nobody's gonna say, man, we wanted to update. You don't want to update. You helped destroy someone because it felt like a community event, like bingo night with consequences. And don't lie. Don't lie. You've been scared it could happen to you too. That one day something you said, something you posted, and something someone made up and used against you as proof that you're evil. Because on the internet, guilt isn't proven, it's declared. And by the time receipts come out, the mob already moved on to the next fix. We don't care about closure, we get casualties. People are still making jokes and stupid nonsense. Oh, you was so stupid. People don't fix things anymore. They nuke them. You know, this one flaw in something, a bad take, a messy moment, a crack in their persona, and suddenly the whole thing has to go. Burn it, salt the ground, pretend it never mattered. Like we've all become emotional arsonists with too much free time and a flare gun made of unresolved trauma. One chip in the brick, and the next thing you know, we're live streaming the demolition like it's a public service. We've forgotten what it's like to be people for 10 seconds. That relationships, platonic, romantic, parasocial, all of it are built from imperfect parts held together by grace and communication. But grace takes time, nuance takes work, and drama is easier to digest. So instead of patching the wall, we blowtorch the foundation. You made me feel weird once, you're dead to me. You disappointed me, I'm releasing a 12-part story time about your downfall because that's what happened. That's what happened. CoryxKenshin disappointed a woman emotionally, not even abusingly, not even bad, not even really bad, just basically saying, hey, this is purely just for body. I did love you, but I don't think we can be together. It doesn't seem like you're mentally stable. That's what I read. That's what I figured out from what's going on. That's what I grasped from 8 years ago. She even stated on live, he said he thought I was mentally unstable, and yes, you are mentally unstable, but everybody else is mentally unstable too, so they all agreed with you. We gotta believe victims. Shut the Ooh, stupid. Yes, you should believe victims, obviously, but with proof would be great. With proof would be amazing. And yeah, sometimes the house should burn. Some structures are rotten. some people are dangerous, but most of the time, majority of the time, it's over a misunderstanding, or a moment of bad judgment, or just plain human error. But we don't care. We want clean endings. We want control, so we all just set it on fire and call it accountability, when really it's just fear. Fear of being hurt again, fear of being wrong, fear of staying in a house that needs maintenance. Because burning it down is easier than saying, this made me uncomfortable. Let's talk. Could have just done that. Instead of have this be a whole hoo-ha around the internet, it's easier to be dramatic than to be disappointed. It's easier to start over than to rebuild, but when you live like that, when every crack means collapse, eventually you run out of homes. You're gonna run out of homes. You run out of people. You start living like everything is disposable, including yourself. This is stupid. Not everything broken is unlivable. Not every crack means collapse. Sometimes it just means you're human. This is so stupid. I hate this so much. So angry. I'm pissed. I'm pissed because you sycophants. You snail skulled little drivel rabbits who have as much brain as you have earwax. You wood gnawing, gnashing tardigrades, you water bear brained sycophants, you absolute piss ants are messaging me far too much. Too much. It's pissing me off. Genuinely. It's genuinely pissing me off. I'm so angry. I'm not enjoying this. Because it's CoryxKenshin has like 22 million followers of people, and among those 22 million followers, there are people that grew up with him. I'm Real Samurai. I've been here since I was 13. I've been gatekeeping the fan base. I've been gatekeeping what he is. I'm so good. You're not a real fan. Oh, this is amazing. I'm the realest fan. You don't own a fandom. You don't own the fandom. You can't gatekeep everything. That's not how it works. It's not real. And I'm talking to these people. I'm trying to have real conversations, and they're just saying, "Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just CoryxKenshin. He's the greatest on the planet. Even if he did do something bad, she's worthless. She's a worthless hole is what she is. She's just nothing. You shouldn't downplay or be mad at her. That's ridiculous. That's stupid too. You don't own, by the way, to people that say real fans and stuff like that, you don't own the band, the show, the game, the aesthetic, whatever you're trying to gatekeep. You don't. You just got here early. That's it. You know CoryxKenshin says what? Friday Nights at Freddy's, whatever. You camped out on the altar of obsession, and now you think that you're the bouncer for other people's joy? Like you're suffering during season 2? Who cares? Who cares if season 3 of CoryxKenshin came out and you loved it that much? Crying over lyrics because it's just amazing to do that. You knew this artist beforehand. Here's the truth. Loving something doesn't give you custody over it. That's what parents do. That's what abusive partners do. You are abusive in that aspect. That's stupid. You can't gatekeep something that was never yours. You don't get to decide who's real. You don't. You don't get to quiz people like they're applying for a mortgage. Oh, gatekeeping is who you are. If somebody likes the person for the wrong reason, so what? Doesn't matter. It's all subjective. I got a headache. I got a head rush from this stupid shit because you guys are just drawing worthless conclusions about nothing, and my nose is stuffed, and I have a headache. You guys are so fucking stupid. Oh my god. Oh, you guys didn't even watch the full video I posted. I'm now realizing this because I said in the video exactly this. This is exactly what I said in the previous videos. This is exactly what I said. I said, oh, this is probably going to get blown over a proportion. People are going to forget about this in a week and not care about it or something of that variety or more so. People are going to actively say, oh, this is ridiculous. This is psychotic. We should actually do more investigation. And as soon as the allegations came out, people were so thirsty to tear down something big. We can finally, another hate raid. Let's get Frankenstein's monster out of here. Fuck it. Let's just call him Frankenstein. Because by the way, his name is not Frankenstein. His name is not Frankenstein. It's Frankenstein's monster. It's the monster created by Victor Frankenstein. That's his name. That's who he is. He's not green either. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. I'm just angry. But if you take anything away from this video at all, wait. Be patient. Take a second to step back and realize that you don't have to immediately think that the worst thing is possible. Somebody sent me scars of their arm and said, "This is what your video did to me, making up stuff about CoryxKenshin." Sister, I didn't do that. I just reported about what happened. And you sending me that is unwell. Go to fucking therapy. That's crazy. That's genuinely insane. You guys need help. Genuine help. Go outside. Get a family. Get a community that's not this. Get offline. Go offline. You guys are online far too much. Genuinely far too much. It is becoming a problem. You are pest on this planet. To me. You're just sick humans. Genuinely. You're sick, disgusting, weak, frail, just worthless little humans that do nothing but get angry at nothing for the sake of it. It's weak. It's disrespectful to the human experience. It doesn't allow for nuance at all. It's just outrage culture for the sake of outrage. It's disgusting, and it needs to stop. You guys need better mentors or counseling or therapy or parents or medication or something. Because I'm schizoaffective, and I'm unmedicated, and I'm acting better than you, which is insane to say. Get some help. Seriously.
I'm your nigga night, be my lower low. Ooh, happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. Ooh, I love the ride when you're free.